Hi everyone, welcome to the Goal Score Talk. Not Lamine Yamal. The England national team must be wary of this Spanish national team duo. Lamine Yamal, who broke the record with his goal in the semi-finals, has stolen the show. But Neville believes that Spanish central midfield duo Rodri and Fabian Ruiz are players England should watch out for. Believe me, if we let Rodri and Fabian Ruiz play in midfield, our job will be much more difficult, said the former England fullback. So it's very important. The most important thing is to get people to take care of the two of them. This is the cause of Darwin Núñez and Uruguayan players fighting with Colombian supporters. Regarding the incident, Giménez gave a defense. He said that the Uruguayan players did it only to protect their families from a number of drunken Colombian supporters. Let me say something before they interrupt your conversation, because they don't allow us to speak in the microphone. They don't want me to say anything about what's going on. But it's a disaster, Giménez said. Please be careful. Our family is in the stands. There are newborn babies. It was a disaster. There are no police, and we have to defend our family. It's the fault of 2 or 3 people who drink too many drinks and don't know how to drink. Ready to make a comeback, Sandro Tonali was observed participating in Newcastle's pre-season training. Sandro Tonali seems to be grazing in the near future. The player has returned to training with Newcastle after serving a 10-month ban for gambling. Tonali was sentenced to a 10-month ban by the Italian Football Federation, FIGC, last October. The suspension kept him out of Euro 2024, where Italy was eliminated by Switzerland in the round of 16. Tonali's 10-month ban will not be extended again after the FA completes their investigation into the player and imposes a 2-month suspension. If England wins Euro 2024, will Jude Bellingham win the Ballon d'Or? Bellingham is favoured as a candidate to win the 2024 Ballon d'Or. This is not without reason considering the impressive performance shown by the English midfielder. Bellingham became an important actor in Real Madrid's success in winning the La Liga trophy, Champions League, and 2023-24 Spanish Super Cup. His contribution is very real on the field. Bellingham managed to score 23 goals in 42 appearances in all competitions with Real Madrid. The former Borussia Dortmund player was also able to provide 13 assists. Now Bellingham is a key player for England at Euro 2024. The 21-year-old has scored 2 goals from 6 matches in Germany and led his team to the final. Gareth Southgate is said to still be worthy of leading England at the 2026 World Cup if he can win Euro 2024. Southgate's contract with England will be completed in December 2024. However, Bridge believes that Southgate is still worthy of leading England at the 2026 World Cup if he wins Euro 2024. I think he deserves it. Ultimately, it all depends on whether they win or not, Bridge told Betfred. He got a lot of criticism and ridicule, but now that they're in the final, everyone will support him and say how good he is. It all depends on how he really feels, and if he wins and decides to leave, then it will be sad, but he leaves happy. He may not be sure about what he wants to do next, but I want to see him stay and take the team to the World Cup if he wins the Euros. He may be sure that he can win it as well. Andriy Lunin talks about his future at Real Madrid. Stay or withdraw? Andriy Lunin talks about his future at Real Madrid. He admitted that he wanted to continue to defend, but left all decisions to the club. Lunin was able to show a slick performance under the Real Madrid crossbar last season. He managed to seize the position of El Real's main goalkeeper after Thibaut Courtois suffered an ACL injury. Now Courtois has fully recovered and will return to guard the Real Madrid goal next season. Thus, Lunin had to return to being a bench warmer. Courtois' return makes Lunin's future uncertain at Real Madrid. Lunin could have left the Santiago Bernabeu in search of better playing opportunities. Chelsea doesn't want to recruit Nicholas Füllkrug? Wayne Bridge has a striker recommendation to recruit his former team Chelsea. He advised the Blues to bring in Nicholas Füllkrug from Germany. Chelsea is very active in hunting for players in the transfer market this summer. They have brought in several players such as Tosin Adarabioyo, Mark Guiu to Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Chelsea reportedly also wants to bring in a new striker. They want to improve the performance of their team's front line after having difficulty scoring goals last season. Meanwhile, Füllkrug managed to score 16 goals and 10 assists for Borussia Dortmund last season. He also just defended Germany at Euro 2024. Nico Williams banned from moving to Chelsea. Why? Leboeuf did not advise Williams to join Chelsea. The reason is Enzo Maresca's club does not play in the Champions League. Nico Williams would be a fantastic player for Chelsea, but do you think he will join Chelsea? They don't play in the Champions League, Leboeuf told Boyle Sports. I followed La Liga, and he played brilliantly for Bilbao all season. If I were Williams, I would never have joined Chelsea. I see a lot of players moving to Saudi Arabia, and I lose respect for them, like Ruben Neves, who moved to Saudi Arabia at a very young age. I couldn't have done that, and the situation was similar to Nico Williams. A lot of big clubs want him, and it would be strange if he moved to a club that is not in Europe's elite tournament. Zirkzee is now undergoing medical tests before being unveiled as a new MU player. Bologna striker Joshua Zirkzee is reportedly undergoing medical tests before being unveiled as a new Manchester United player. Manchester United was previously chasing Bayern Munich defender Matthijs de Ligt. In the midst of negotiations with the Dutch defender, United got another positive news. They reportedly got the green light to chase Joshua Zirkzee from Bologna. Negotiations were immediately carried out, and in a short time, United succeeded in persuading Zirkzee to move to Old Trafford. The striker has agreed on a contract given by Man United. Reportedly, MU will give Zirkzee a 5-year contract. United has also resolved the commission issue with the player's agent. Lamine Yamal amazed this MU legend. Manchester United and England national team legend Rio Ferdinand admitted that he was amazed and quite panicked at the sight of Lamine Yamal's actions at Euro 2024. Yamal is Spain's mainstay and has always been a starter in this 2024 European Cup. Even though he is still 16 years old, he has so far recorded 3 assists, one of which was in the match against Germany. Yamal then scored a goal in another big match against France. Now Yamal has succeeded in bringing Spain into the final of Euro 2024. In that match, they will meet the England national team. Iniesta gives blessing code to Barcelona move to recruit Nico Williams. Nico Williams' actions certainly did not go unnoticed by Andrés Iniesta. The Spanish legend admitted that he was very impressed with the 22-year-old's performance. But Iniesta also said that other players also performed greatly. Call it Lamine Yamal to Dani Olmo. The level he showed was in line with the national team. We're talking about Nico or Lamine. But you can also talk about Fabian, Rodri, Dani Olmo, anyone, he told Mundo Deportivo.